Hey guys, endorse here, supreme gentleman. I'm here with my Starbucks vanilla latte, sitting outside the Faunus Palace.
What?
I've made a grave realization about the world. That Faunus women are the root of all evil, and they should all die. You know what else I've realized? That the fine-looking brothers talk RWBY is the best RWBY podcast on the internet. And we're here with another episode of the fine-looking brothers talk RWBY.
What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Supreme gentleman himself, Adam Torres here.
Grace us with his presence.
Yes, I'm gracing you guys with your presence. So I'm here.
I'm
and
here.
We got our good other fine-looking brothers and a sister.
Aww.
Yo, it's your boy, Sharp and Dex.
And I'm the locally learned lizard.
Locally learned lizard. Anyway, we're talking RWBY Volume 6, Episode... What is it?
10.
I've lost track
It's
of it.
Episode 10, Stealing from the Elderly.
So there's only 13 this volume, so I think we only have 3 left.
Yeah, which is surprising.
I feel like there's more to be told here.
It's almost like...
It's probably just gonna end with them, like, flying off into the sunset to Atlas.
Yeah, probably.
No, I think we're gonna see Ironwood by the end of this volume, honestly.
Nah, I don't think so. I think we're saving him for next season.
He'll probably be like the one of the last scenes.
Do you really think they're gonna
round-up
waste
scenes,
3
the end of the
episodes
volume.
fighting this one robot?
Yes. I've seen Naruto, trust me.
Oh, fuck. I turned off that alarm 3 days ago.
Incredible.
But anyway.
I got a new phone recently, so I'm always nervous that my alarm isn't gonna go off or noises are gonna come out at random times. So, yeah.
Feels bad.
Anyway,
But yeah.
They're doing their little
Their
little mission.
Yeah.
It's like in Star Wars. It's like when they went into the Death Star in Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
It's like
of
that.
course.
The little fun mission.
Also,
that they're gonna do.
I'm gonna say it right here again because we're probably never gonna see them again. I like the 2 soldiers.
I don't.
I love the 2
hate
soldiers.
Hey.
What?
Would you say they are 2 fine-looking brothers?
Jesus.
No, honestly, like
I think they're unnecessary.
they're serviceable.
They seem like kind of like a really forced way to try and get comedy, and it's just not funny.
Yeah,
I'm fine with them.
but I feel like there's also like I feel like they're not funny, but I feel like there's a lot of good comedy in the past couple episodes that I appreciate.
Yeah, it's like I don't think they're
So-
very like I was just thinking about that. Like, why do they have these 2 characters when there's just like Maria is funny enough for this episode. Like,
Oh yeah, she's great.
Here's it. Here's the thing. It's like they were funny. Like when they were first introduced, it's like, yeah, that's pretty funny, and then they kept going.
yeah.
That's fair. I can see that.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, like, so here's the thing I like about these characters though. Like, I know who they are. I'm like, yes, it's the two soldiers that act
It's the 2
silly.
fine-looking Atlasian brothers.
That's not really a positive that you know who the character.
No. Here's the thing. Like, tell me some of the people they met in Volume 5.
That's when they met in Volume 5. They didn't really
What?
meet.
You don't
like,
love Vernal, my favorite character.
Who?
I said Vernal, my favorite character in RWBY.
What?
The most well-developed, most interesting.
Oh yeah,
character.
definitely. Tell me one thing about Vernal.
I liked Vernal.
She's a guy.
What?
She's a guy. What?
She
they-
was a fake maiden.
She was fake news.
That's it. That's.
What
literally
are the
her only
soldiers
character
to
trait.
you, Alberto? They're literally just disposable characters. Vernal is way more important than these fuckers.
What I'm trying to say.
You're not making any sort of point
What
here.
I'm trying to say is I like them. Also,
It's okay to be wrong.
calling it right now, John's like nephew's semblance is his crying thing. Calling it right now.
Wait, I thought it was Jean amplifying the crying.
No,
He's way too far away.
Yeah,
for
he's
that.
way too far away. I think that's the kid's semblance, honestly.
this kid's semblance just to cry loudly.
No. I'm sure
That
he probably has
sucks.
some kind of like Sonic's like amplification. That's his semblance. I'm assuming.
Like maybe vocal amplification.
Maybe
Yeah.
amplification just runs into like the Arcos family.
Well, he's probably adopted.
He's adopted. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, isn't he?
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Oh well. Shh.
Shut.
Shut.
How do you know they didn't take half their DNAs and put it in a test tube? How do you know
Oh, they
that?
could have done like a test tube, baby.
They could have done
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's current year.
this is 2019, people. Anyways. Yeah. So
They get-
Jean, little baby cries.
They get on the ship.
yeah,
no problem.
But yeah, like I feel like overall this episode was like a really great blend of like a comedy and seriousness.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like it felt good. It felt
It was solid.
Cough, cough.
It wasn't the
1, 5,
best.
Cough, cough.
It wasn't the best episode, but it wasn't like the worst.
No. The highlight was when
Yeah.
it was when the guy came back on the radio. It was like, no, your jargon was fine. We just don't have any elderly women as pilots. And I was like, that's so good.
I think let's not jump around too much.
That's not too far ahead.
Okay. You like that little interaction before Blake runs off? You like that little
Oh yeah.
little
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
the
like that
little wink,
little
nudge,
chat?
nudge.
I was surprised by that. That was pretty blatant. Like,
Yeah, they're like, hey motherfuckers,
This is a canon.
this is like I was on like the fence on what they were gonna do with this, but I'm
Right.
pretty darn sure this is the direction they're
They're
going.
gonna make
now.
out on Adam's naked
They,
body.
no,
Yeah,
they're actually gonna.
okay. No, I'm saying the only reason they're rushing it now is so they can make love on top of Adam's corpse.
I think it's way too soon for something to like happen between them now, because I feel like there's like way too much untalked about shit between them. So for it to happen now would be kind of
Wait,
bad.
no one said anyone got into a relationship at a bad time.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
but this
very
is real life
worried.
versus-
I'm very worried. Yeah,
This is like a
I'm
story.
very worried.
You're about what?
Yeah, that's true.
Worried about.
I'm very worried that they're gonna do a kiss after.
Oh, I
It's
think so
way
too.
too
I think so
soon.
too.
It's
It's
way
gonna
too
happen.
soon.
It's gonna happen. Calling it now. I
I
legitimately.
really like I love like this like relationship, and I'd be like absolutely fine with it happening, but just not quite yet. I don't think it's quite the time.
Yep. Do it now. I'm serious.
I'm trying to like make actual commentary.
I
and Alberto,
love Alberto on this episode. He's just been like staunch in these opinions that have no basis, or like he doesn't have any backup for them. He's just so firm in these stances.
Yeah,
It's great.
No, legitimately though, like I would be fine with it. I think it probably will happen, even though we know it probably shouldn't.
it just feels super like I don't
Tacked
know.
on.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely need to wait about this. I think they should talk. If anything, if I was like directing this, I feel like this would be the time for them to talk actually about Adam, and then maybe like set up for something for the next volume.
No, the volume's gonna end with them kissing.
Oh, Alberto.
No. Here's what I'm saying. After the battle, they're gonna talk when they get to Ironwood's place, and then they're gonna kiss. Like they're gonna be
I
like.
think
No, I can see the scene, and here's how I think it's gonna play.
Okay.
They're gonna beat. I think they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna kill him.
They're gonna subdue
beat
Adam.
him until he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be talking about it, and one of them's gonna be apologizing, and then the other one's just gonna grab the other one mid apology and kiss it. I could see the scene, like
It's gonna be so good.
it's gonna be absolutely horrible, but it's gonna be so good at the same time.
Jesus.
I don't know. I feel like they should wait.
Prime.
I feel like they should wait, but if they do it, I guess I won't be too upset.
It would be bad if they did it, but yeah,
It just seems so like.
it's so
This
soon.
is such a good like if they were to do it later, then this episode is great setup.
Yeah.
Cause those like if you had like seen like Ren and Nora give each other those kind of looks and stuff, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's 100% like a romantic thing.
100%.
This was good development. If they just like don't take. I hate to invoke this, but don't take a Bill off Kurosami here. Like give them more time.
Yeah. Kurosami, I didn't even care because I was just screaming. You remember Alberto?
Oh yeah,
You were there.
You were so right.
I did not exist in the timeline at that point.
you just poofed into existence.
Oh wait, that reminds me. I need to send you something, Josh.
Okay, sure. But yeah, like Kurosami was insane because I was like a crackpot shipper from like book 1, and it came fucking true. It was fucking real. That's why I'm gonna wait it out because my top RWBY ship is and always will be Black Sun no matter what happens. So who knows? Maybe I'll wait it out. Maybe I'll be right.
I'm such like a multi shipper. Like I like everything pretty much.
Okay, like. Hate to go on the ship train ride, but who's gonna get together by the end of the series? I want to talk about it.
You know what I was thinking? Like we should do like a Valentine's Day special about this.
Oh shit! You're right. We should save it. You're right.
A Valentine's
really
Day special.
Yeah, like talk about like RWBY ships and stuff. Cause it's just fun. RWBY ships are just fun.
It is.
When the strangers to love.
Because I have so many different, like, I don't know. I was actually thinking about it in the shower. I'm like, what did I say about this?
Yeah, like...
But anyway.
I have a couple of ones that I have a very strong feeling are going to come to fruition. And then I have a couple of ones that I don't think are going to happen, but are my top. So we'll get to that.
We'll say that. Well, a little preview, a little sneak. Well, not a sneak peek. A little sneak peek into what's coming.
Taste, little tease. Okay, so disgusting, horrible asthma of Maria eating the cashews. Disgusting. Open it's like.
Who recorded that? I'm wondering.
You got a little Maria eating cashews.
ASMR. As me.
As me.
That was the absolute worst.
I just sent it by the way in the chat.
Life.
I just sent it in the chat so you can see it later.
What?
Oh, rewriting book 2? That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Because book 2 was the rest of the show was great.
By the way, after you watch this is what happened. Like there is no other canon other than this.
And it doesn't erase the later volumes.
No, it doesn't. It keeps everything. It just changes some stuff.
Welcome to the Corecast.
Welcome to the Core. So Core book 2. That season was kind of crap. It was kind of
love how she fought the personification of all evil in the universe in the end of season 2 of a 4-season show.
Love it.
Anyway, so yeah. Maria gives you some hot cashew asthma. And then you get the Tengen Toppa Atlas.
Okay, that is the first thing you thought of too.
Of course, it is
it's
a
Monty's
mech,
show.
so it
it's
is
Monty's
Gurren
show.
Lagann.
It's Monty's show.
It's goddamn. I was just like.
It was like next level ridiculous.
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Why not?
It's also it's next level ridiculous, but it is so believable for like RWBY to have like an Atlas base just be a mech.
Well,
like,
wait, I didn't know I was watching
sense.
or whatever.
We already made that joke on.
Which show?
You're a little behind.
Wait, am I a little behind?
Yeah. He's busy.
Genlock's so good.
He's busy reading One Piece right now.
I'm not reading One Piece.
Is he reading
We were
One
trying
Piece?
to play Jackbox the other day, and he was just not paying attention because he was reading fucking One Piece.
Yes,
I've never been so mad.
Won. I've done it. I've succeeded.
But now,
and you know what this means?
What does that mean?
Fine Looking Brothers talk One Piece coming in the foreseeable future.
Oh no!
Finishes One Piece.
No!
But no, the caveat is if he finishes One Piece, Daniel has to watch Parks and Rec.
Cover to cover.
He agreed to this.
That's true.
Cover to cover.
That's true. Anyway.
So about that Parks and Rec cast.
Yo, Parks and Rec.
Welcome to the Fine Looking Brothers talk Parks and Recreation. We're talking about the actual government department, not the show. We're currently on shutdown at the moment, but we had a lot of great plans before we got shut down. Really liking that new park initiative to turn the military base that's in the Yosemite Park into a mech back to RWBY.
Back to RWBY. Oh yeah, so they're apparently gonna fight this thing. Don't know how that's gonna work, but that's fine. This is RWBY. We can do whatever we want.
I heard and then they'll be no closer to getting to Atlas.
Maybe they'll take the mech to Atlas.
They'll just walk on the water all the way to Atlas.
No, RWBY's God now, so then.
No, it'll turn into a boat.
I honestly, I'm expecting
they're gonna take the robot to Atlas.
They're gonna show up to fucking Ironwood's base and just be like, "Hey." It's like
like. Here's the thing, and this is why I don't understand why Crow was like so pissy about the plan. Because I'm like, okay, you have to escape here, but once you make it to Atlas, Ironwood will just be like, oh, it's you guys. You're not gonna get arrested. Like, I don't understand. Like,
I think they're kind of like.
I think Crow just didn't want him to go.
Crow's just kind of.
I think Crow's
irrelevant
like
at this point. Kind of.
I think Crow is like. He's like you gotta think of it this way. He's like just so mentally fucked up at this point that he's just like, I'm done. Like, enough. He like doesn't want to get to Atlas because he doesn't want to help Ozpin anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
Even though Ozpin, I'm still standing by that. Even though Ozpin is a selfless hero that did nothing wrong.
except lie by omission.
Except, like, essentially kill Pierre, but that's, neither here nor there.
No, Pierre didn't have a choice to make. You watched the last episode. Pierre, the Christmas ghost of Pierre.
The ghost of Pierre passed.
Oh, wait. Speaking of ghosts, so, like, let's just talk about the fact that, like, every time we saw Adam in this volume, he legitimately was right next to him.
Yeah. Adam.
Hey, guys.
What?
Adam.
Yeah,
that's the whole next half of this podcast is Adam.
Just talking about
Supreme Gentleman Adam Torres himself. So it wasn't like PTSD hallucination. He was just there. He was
literally just standing there.
No, what I think it is. So the reason we saw him in his old outfit, I think, is because like her brain filled it in. Like, oh, it's obviously like a mirage. So I would be seeing him.
So he was
just there.
No, because he was in the old outfit when Yang saw him.
Yeah.
Right.
But he wasn't when Blake saw him. He was in the new outfit when Blake saw him.
Oh, really?
So
I think when Blake saw him, it was real.
Maybe Yang saw... I think, Albert, maybe Yang saw a glimpse of him, and then, like... her brain filled in the rest.
Yeah.
But that was definitely 1,000% she saw Adam Blake saw Adam on the train. Like, that was just him. Which is super creepy when you think of it. Like, I think it just, like... Literally everything that's happened, he's literally just been following behind them.
He's the Supreme Gentleman.
Oh my god. Adam die challenge.
Milady. Oh, did you also notice the fact that one of the soldiers kind of like looked over her shoulder when they were like trying to take the plane? I'm calling it right now. I think it's Neo.
That was probably Neo.
I think it was Neo.
Wait, when's it this happen?
Go watch the episode real quick. At the beginning. When they're walking in, there's this one soldier. They just focus on.
They focus on a little too much.
A little too much.
But how would they?
I'll get the time.
How would they have found RWBY already? How would they have found them already?
I'm not sure.
And knew what they were going to be doing.
The whole Cinder and Neo, I think they're 2 weeks behind of what we're seeing from
But
them.
they were also in Argus for a little bit. And they were also at the shack for a little bit, you know? So
yeah, it's hard to say.
I think they've been in yeah. It was like, I don't know. It's kind of like One Piece where you realize like right now where you're at, Albert, everything's going pretty fast, but like you get to a point where it's like 200 chapters are half of a day.
Yeah,
okay, at 2:12.
Okay. Okay. Verve is the worst. How come sometimes when you search for RWBY it gives you Volume 6, and how come other times when you search for RWBY Volume 6 isn't available? I don't know if you have this issue.
No.
Oh, I see. RWBY Volume 6 and the rest of the show are listed as separate shows for some reason. It's really weird.
Yeah, but 212 to like 214.
Hopefully, me loading a video doesn't crash the internet.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I don't know why. It's like, so it felt weird when I first saw her. I was like, that looks super odd for some reason. I don't know why.
It's just the fact that like everyone else is so like in the background and they focus on her in the foreground for like a few too many seconds.
It could be.
It could be.
But
It could not.
I don't think it is.
That's fair. It's a theory.
Like, I wouldn't if they did it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But if it isn't, I would be much more like, yeah, that was just a shot.
Yeah.
I
mean, shots mean everything, you know.
Shots are a long time.
Shot.
It's like how when Pyrrha was going up the elevator to meet Ozpin, it was Neo. Because she smiled. Anyway, I don't do your little bit ending because there's more to say here.
He will not be.
All right.
Josh
well, thank you so much for watching, guys.
I will not be silenced in my own house. So what's gonna happen is Yang's gonna meet up with Blake, and they're gonna take him down. They're gonna tear him down. They're gonna tear down M. Night Shyamalan.
And they're gonna kiss
And they're gonna kiss on top of his car.
Yeah. It's what's gonna happen. It is destined. That's why the poster of RWBY Volume 6, the official poster you can buy, is Blake and Yang making out standing on top of a rotting corpse of Agator. On sale now, roosterteeth.com, RTX exclusive. Anyway, any closing remarks about this episode?
I feel like I shouldn't have been surprised by Adam being there, but I was.
Yeah, that's completely I forgot to say. Like, I was like the second, like in my head when they said, "Oh, Blake hasn't been able to disable the tower. What's going on here? One of your friends dropped the ball." I was like, "It's Watts." Like, that's because it's.
I legitimately had no idea.
Like,
but
yeah,
it felt super obvious
just Watts
though. Now,
fucking with it.
It felt like it should have been super. Like, I feel a little dumb for not like thinking about it.
No, I don't think we're dumb because I felt the same way, but I don't think we're dumb. I don't think it was hinted at enough.
But like you look back, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But that could easily have been interpreted as just PTSD.
But the thing is, like they left it vague, but now that those scenes have new meaning, you're like, oh shit, it actually is Adam.
So that was pretty good.
I
can appreciate it.
But I don't think we're dumb for not calling it right away. Like, I did not expect Adam to show up here. No. I was wondering, though, in this episode, this always happens to me, my shitty future sight, my shitty close proximity future sight, where we're sitting there, so we're sitting there, the opening is going on, I'm like, hey, we haven't, like, Adam does his little thing in the OP, and I'm like, hey, we haven't seen Adam in a while, I wonder what he's up to.
Literally following someone for hundreds of miles.
And this guy has an entire, like, military... He has an entire, like radical terrorist group that has people all across the globe. He's the leader of them, yet he leaves his castle and just decides to follow one girl, like the supreme gentleman he is.
Of course.
It's so creepy.
Hundreds of miles.
She was sleeping in that house, and he was, like, a few hundred feet away from her. It's so creepy.
Yeah, I mean...
I hate him. He's so creepy.
Yeah, I love looking at things and being like, finding characters that have never crossed paths and don't know each other exist. And I think this is like a good one of those. It's like if you've watched the Smash Bros. Cough cough.
What?
There's a whole bit about characters that never crossed paths and don't know who each other are. But anyway, like Adam and Crow.
Yeah, that's interesting. Even Adam and fucking RWBY.
Oh yeah, they've never met either, have they? Oh no.
Yeah. Like Crow Crow and like the White Fang have never crossed conceptually in the entire show, and he probably knows nothing about Adam's existence.
Probably not. No. I mean, he might have
Ah.
vaguely known he was there at Volume 5 ending, but not really. He probably wasn't very concerned by it.
Hey, why isn't Crow turned into a bird again?
I don't know. Maybe he associates that with Ozpin, and now he's like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but it would have been very... I feel like it could have been pretty useful in this mission.
Yeah, it could have. I think he's
Like-
just.
like-
I think he
like,
just doesn't want to do it.
Why did Blake have to disable the tower when Crow could have just turned into a bird, flew up to the tower, and pushed a button?
Maybe. Well, she said she's like disabled a lot of Atlas tech before, so there's probably a nuance to it that Crow doesn't know.
You get the look. You get the look on the phone. That was a great look.
Yeah. So I think if Crow got up there, he wouldn't really know what to do. Really.
He'll be like, I'm Vic Mignogna. That is like Crow started off as like a great character, and now he is just, to me, he is now just I'm Vic Mignogna.
I know, like he's just a vehicle for Vic to be in the show.
God.
Yeah.
He can...
Anyway,
so probably we should do predictions for like next episode.
Make out scene.
Okay. Other than that,
XX.
I've given my prediction.
What about like the fight between the other team and the mech?
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
I heard
That's
someone
an
talk
interesting
about
one.
like Nora using like her power because it looks like it's like shoots like lightning of some sort.
Oh,
So it probably uses like dust.
Yeah,
or something.
Nora could definitely do some damage.
Are we actually
the
gonna
only issue
see?
is that
Thanks, Albert.
what'd you say? The
No.
only issue is that the mech's in the water, right?
Right.
It is,
So
yeah.
Nora
Oddly.
can't really work.
I mean, no, it's in water. But you know,
I still think
Maybe
electricity is super
maybe
effective
they can
against water.
maybe Jean will amplify.
Ruby.
I feel like Jean's gonna do some sort of amplification, so maybe he can amplify one of their semblances, and that will be like.
Probably Ruby's semblance
The
and get him
key
close
to
really
disabling
fast
the-
and out of range of the fire.
I don't know. I think the fight. I'm definitely actually looking forward to that fight because like, how are they gonna beat this like humongous thing? I want to see
Yeah, that's
Oscar do
true.
some fighting.
Does Oscar have a semblance?
Not yet.
No. I don't know if this is
Okay.
a desperate enough time for him to like figure it out. But...
Probably he will.
Okay, real crackpot theory hours.
Okay.
Real crackpot theory hours.
Oh, I have a real crackpot
Uh,
theory after this.
Okay. Mercury's dad, who could take semblances, incarnation of Ozpin. Real crackpot theory.
That is.
What?
That's a real crackpot theory.
There's no way.
Yeah, that can't be. Because Ozpin's been alive for like how long? I would think that Ozpin was older
Well,
than.
current Ozpin would have been alive when
Would have been what?
current Ozpin has probably been alive. Last Ozpin before Oscar, was definitely around when what's it called? What was I?
Mercury.
Oh my god. When Mercury was a little baby boy, so.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. But that
What'd you
was.
say?
I'm assuming you and the other fine-looking brother who's not here right now. I'm sure you guys talked about Mercury in the last episode.
Not as much as you would think.
Really?
It was like.
I think that was a super
Like-
interesting dump about Mercury that he doesn't have a semblance.
Because his dad took it.
Also,
Like,
now
his
we know
semblance.
that that is a thing that can happen. Like that's a semblance you can have is taking away other people's
Yeah.
semblances.
Yeah, and yeah, it's almost like Blackbeard from One
Oh my
Piece.
Wait, who?
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
I mean, it's a character you haven't met yet. How is that a spoiler?
Because when
I'm just saying the name of a character.
spoiler.
But yeah, so that was super interesting. I'm wondering if it's gonna I feel the whole thing felt super foreshadowy to something that's gonna happen later. But anyway,
I feel like if people do we learn how semblance if people die, can someone get a semblance, like their semblance?
Wait, what?
Like
what do you mean by
maybe
that?
the maidens where because I feel like why would they give such a cool semblance to someone who will never be able to use it because they're dead?
I don't know. Maybe we'll encounter somebody else with it.
A semblance.
Maybe-
Multiple people have the same
Maybe
semblance?
Mercury kind of. I don't know.
No, yeah.
Maybe yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's,
'cause-
there's family semblances. Like Weiss has a family semblance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Mercury will unlock the ability to do what his dad did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, my crackpot.
We also know nothing about Mercury's mom.
That's true. She probably died early.
Probably got beaten.
Jeez.
No, it's not even a joke. It's knowing the story of Mercury's dad. It's like, yeah.
It just came out. It just sounded no nonchalant the way you said it.
Hey! The Fine Looking Brothers Talk RWBY is not a podcast. We do not support.
Put it in the description,
domestic abuse in any.
Like a star at the very bottom.
Of this podcast, the Fine Looking Brothers Talk RWBY does not support domestic abuse. Support domestic abuse in any capacity.
Hey, that works with Adam too.
Adam.
Oh, okay. My
there's a caveat.
theory?
We're fully supportive of Adam. Don't get me wrong. Adam is the supreme gentleman. He's the one bringing the new era. Anyway,
my crackpot theory. It's about Adam. Adam, silver eyes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You've never seen his eyes. Maybe he covers his eyes because he has silver
Yeah.
eyes.
At this point, with like the little, I forgot to say that, but yeah, like. At this point, with the little rag over his eyes, I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, just show the silver eyes already. Let's get it over with."
Let's just do it.
It's the new worst kept secret in RWBY.
No, maybe they'll kill Adam, and then they'll be like, "We're gonna like take off his like thing. And it's gonna be eyes are gonna be open. He had silver eyes, and it's gonna be like, oh shit, we just killed someone with silver eyes."
We killed Garrett Hunter. You sometimes you have to just step back and remember that the voice of Adam Taurus is Garrett Hunter from Mega 64.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't remember. I can't remember if I mentioned this yet on this podcast, but I think Adam's semblance must have something to do with like visions or something, or maybe they have some sort of like complementary semblance to Blake, because Blake's is like creating like shadows of herself so she could run away.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Adam's is like giving like glimpses of himself or something, or making him stick in people's minds or something like that.
What? Wait, you don't think his super like death move is his semblance?
His super death move.
Like where he absorbs.
Oh yeah, like the thing where he just slashes and depletes. I just think the show does a shitty job of writing how aura works.
Yeah, because how did they both fall out of that tree and not their aura just be like?
I think they like kind of forgot about aura because remember Talk in the couple episodes, Tracer.
Oh, the crocodile.
Yeah, she just her ability is to just give herself aura for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Doesn't everyone have this?
I heard someone say it was like she was like invincible for like 60 seconds.
No, yes, yeah. I think Miles clarified it because people were throwing a fit on Twitter, and he was like, no. She just gets better. She just gets better aura for a minute. Like that's her thing, and I'm like, okay, that makes a little more sense. But like. Did we see Maria's aura deplete? Because she just slashed those eyes.
I don't know.
And it's like Adam. We saw him. I think that has to be his ability. He sliced through the aura.
I think so.
Or maybe that's the sword. Like because we saw that in Volume 3 when he sliced Yang. I think it was. Yeah. When he cut Yang's arm off, he like sliced through the aura. Like we saw it shatter. I think.
Something like that.
It's been a while. Yeah, I can't wait to see Adam Taurus, Silver-Eyed Warrior.
Are we getting a redemption? Oh god, that just sounds dirty coming out of my mouth.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Adam becomes Peridot. He gets like roped up in the bathroom while they're traveling. They bring him along and he's like tied up and he's an asshole for a while, but then he becomes a lovable asshole.
Oh my
becomes
god.
A good guy. Adam for Peridot redemption.
Adam deserves nothing but death.
And with that,
that's the most morbid thing I've ever seen.
Can't wait till they castrate Adam and make out over his rotting corpse. Thanks guys for watching.
Hope you
guys enjoy this podcast.
Hey, I'll say I'm legitimately excited for next week's episode.
I'm very excited.
Spray and neuter your pets, everyone.
And you know what they say about RWBY? Hit or miss. I guess they never miss.
You got an Adam?
Huh.
I bet he doesn't kiss you.
Goodbye.